So talking about using music to inspire others, I'm very happy about what we were able to do with the music video because we have a couple of stories portraying the message. Did you get to watch it?
Oh yeah. I don't know how many times I've watched it now. And I always hear something new and see something new. No, I thought it was amazing because, of course, we were recording it quite a while ago, well, a couple of years, I think, at this point, maybe. And, I loved it then and I knew what it was about, but seeing the video and seeing the images go put with it really sort of explains more just visually. And it made me quite emotional watching it because it does help you relate even more to what happened to you and seeing some of those images. And I thought the video was done extremely well. You look amazing in it.
Yeah. Yeah, we had an amazing filmmaker doing it, filming it and editing it. And it was...
He had a great violinist. Wasn't me, because I wasn't in Puerto Rico, but as a musician, you can't stand watching something that's mimed and doesn't sync up properly with the music or with the bow. Like as a violinist, you know which way the bow's going, you know how it sounds depending on what's happening with the bow. So I thought it was pretty amazing that obviously she's a real violinist.
Yes, she's Sarah Valls. And I gave her the score and I asked her to play the actual notes. And she did it pretty well. So it went so good that I even took part of the recording of the video recording. I took out the audio and I included it along with your recording. And
Yeah, that's right. You mentioned that to me before, and I love it because now so before we had like me playing the 3 different parts, and now you've got another layer on it, so it really sounds more like an ensemble of a few more people. So yeah, I feel like it really sort of filled it out a bit more, and I think each version you've released I like more because you've done a few different versions, haven't you? I think you did the single version, then the EP, or I'm not sure which one came first, and then with this one for the video as well, you've got that extra layer on it, but also there's a piece on the end which I really like where it all sort of like slows down and looks back, and I'm wondering why that's not on the original release because I really like it.
actually, that part was there from the beginning of the production, but I got the recommendation from a couple of mentors that told me, oh, why don't you end it? And I'm going to do it now. And I was like, oh, that's really a good idea. And I got that from different people. And I was like, okay, so let's do it. And I remember they telling me, you can save that for later, for maybe a live version or an alternative version. And then when we got the video and we had so much footage that we didn't get to fit in 4 minutes, like I was like, okay, so let's use that outro now. And we were able to add more of the footage and it went.
Well, I love it because it's like the drama is over of the rest of the song, and then it's just sort of like more scaled back and a little slower. And it feels very contemplative, like we're reflecting on what's just happened. And I feel like it's just a really nice end to it, to sort of reflect on what's happened. That's how I felt like watching it.
Wow, that's right. It's like it lets you time to digest what happened.
Yeah. Yeah. So I have all 3 versions of it now. And I think the music video version might be my favorite.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. But I understand it. I mean, it is good, like you said, just leaving it as just finishing earlier, move on, because it's sort of like, you got to move on right now, go and do it. It's like motivational, whereas the other one is more contemplative by the end. Depends what sort of notes, no pun intended, you want to leave it on with people.
All right, so yeah, I'm so glad that we met first and that we get to have this beautiful friendship, and that you were able to participate in one of my projects, and that we still connected even if you're in the other part of the world.
Yeah, well, I mean, thank you for asking me and trusting me with it, because, you know, it is something that's so personal to you. So to be a part of that is really quite an honor. And, you know, I feel like then we're forever tied with that, aren't we?
Yeah. All right. So thank you for this wonderful talk after a while.
Oh, I was glad to do it. So nice to see you again, and just reminisce over those days, seeing you in LA, the way we met and the recording. I just hope we can do it again one day, or something similar, or at least play and sing Pachelbel's Canon again.
And please save your sunglasses so maybe we can do something together with them.
I'll bring them to Puerto Rico. You won't need them here.
All right. So
All right.
see you again on Zoom or in person in the future.
On WhatsApp. Our usual.
Goodbye.
All right, then you take care. Lovely talking to you. I'll see you again.
You too. See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.